Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And to the people who recently subscribed to the channel, thank you. Now, if you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave that comment, and we are going to talk about it. Now, before I get into this episode was a good episode. And I'm going to talk about it accordingly. All right. We didn't know that Redditon went away for 2 years, correct? We didn't know that Dembe ran the organization while Redditon was away. And a bad tragic thing happened to Dembe when he went to take care of a situation and he ended up killing the kid. And you know, that was crazy inside of itself. But I want to give a big shout out to my boy. If y'all didn't notice, the dude that came after Dembe, he played in The Wire. I can't even call his name right now, but I know the character that he played in The Wire. And damn, that goes to show you. I don't know if he ever been in any other shows than The Wire, but it goes to show you that I only really watch one show. Used to watch two. My two favorite shows is Always Sunny in Philadelphia and The Blacklist. So the one we're talking about. I really don't talk about Sunny too much. I should though, because you know I like the show and I could just talk about Sunny for days and hours and weeks. But I'll get back to The Blacklist. So big shout out to my boy. He had a little small cameo in this episode. But my boy from The Wire. Big shout out to you. And big shout out to everybody anyway, because like I said, it was a good episode. I'm still struggling with what I really ran away from, why I didn't do a video. I don't want to talk about this, you know. I don't want to talk about what the episode put out there. Yes, and I might as well talk about it because, let me say this, y'all. I'm 40. I'm a 40-year-old black man living in America. Everything that Dembe's daughter said, I agree with. But I didn't want to feel like that watching my favorite show. You know, the Blacklist has never been about taking on real-time issues. And I don't know if this was a strategy to try to get more people to watch the show, to boost the ratings. I don't know. But it really done something to me, because ever since I do a podcast as well too, and I don't talk about, I try to stay away from those things, because my opinion, and I'm not really trying to ruffle no one's feathers when it comes to talking about race. I don't get paid to talk about race, to tell you the truth, and I leave that for the people who get paid to talk about all this stuff. I understand what's going on. Please don't get me wrong. What happened to George Floyd was murder. What happened to Breonna Taylor and everybody that she named, I done followed that. I done kept up with that. And it's wrong. And to all their family members, to the people who died from the hands of a police officer, no matter right or wrong, rest in peace. Now, every cop shooting, I don't even want to talk about this, man. Like, I just should have stayed away from this episode. That's the reason why y'all really haven't seen me in 2 weeks, because this is how this episode really left me, man. It left me like, why? Like, why, man? Like, I've been watching this show since this show been around. The show have never, ever touched on, real-time issues. It wasn't built on real time. It was built on, going after criminals that no one really know about. But that last episode, man, it's just done something to me that I don't even know. And I know y'all probably be like, yo, what's up with this dude right now? But I'm trying not to talk about it, man, because it hurt, for one. And a lot of black people in America are really starting to pick up the pieces from George Floyd and all this other stuff, And of course, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter. Everybody life matter, man. You know, should no one want to be murdered out there in the streets? You know, it don't matter the color, man. See, that's why I didn't want to talk about this. You see, because it's so, I feel I don't get fooled by the mainstream media. You know, you just can't tell me anything and I run with it. Like, oh my God, do you believe that? No. That's just not who I am these days. I like to go do a little bit of research before I before I come to any conclusion. I like to go do my research first. And that's important to me because when you research things, you know, you can stand on what you say. And I have researched a lot of those cases that people have been, you know, shot by the police. And I'm gonna literally keep my opinions to myself, literally, like, because, like I said, I'm not here to ruffle feathers about anything dealing with race. This is all about the Blacklist, but I'm only talking about race because the Blacklist talked about race. If the Blacklist wouldn't have talked about race, there would be no race issue to talk about. But I had to talk about it because, for one, they caught me out of left field with that one, and for two, it was like what Mike Tyson normally say. You know, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, and they literally punched me in the mouth, and it took me 2 weeks to literally come back with a plan. That's how much I don't really want to talk about race, because I'm not a racist. I have nothing against anyone, and I understand there are racist people out here in America, but I'm not one of them. I get along with you. Don't matter if you're white, black. I treat you accordingly. Don't matter what race you are, Asian, Jamaican. You know, it really don't matter. It don't matter where you from. It's all about respect in my eyes. You respect me, I respect you. That's it. I don't see no skin color. Because, you know, there's a good person behind. You know, there's a good person behind a lot of things that they don't want us to believe and see and think and feel. And, man, I'm going to just leave it right there, y'all. But to close this video out with something about the Blacklist, well, it was a good episode, man. That's all I can really say. And I know I went on and on and on about race. I tried not to. That's the reason why I really didn't want to do a video to this episode, because that took the race part of the episode, just took everything else away. Like, from how good the episode really was to, and I agree with everything that they were saying, man, but it's just one of those things, man, that I just choose not to. Y'all, excuse me, man. I'm sorry, man. It's just one of those. Race is a touchy subject for me. It should be a touchy subject for everybody, for real, because it's what America. You know what? I'm done talking about race. I'm gonna talk about the Blacklist. So, yes, to get back to the episode. Again, it was a good episode. Dembe took over the organization for 2 years. What was the lawyer name? I can't even call his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He told Dembe about the situation. Dembe went to take care of a job, ended up killing a child. Then the child that he killed came back for him. They ended up taking him out at the end. Everything ended up working out for Dembe. Him and Reddington put their beef behind them, and Wrestler's still working on his issues. And to everyone, and then this is the last time I'm going to say this, and Raymond Reddington is Katarina Rostova. So to all the people around the world, they done told us, I don't know how many times, in their eyes, they told us. But what we want to hear is Reddington say who he is. And I'm here to tell y'all, that's just not going to happen. And on that note, man, thank y'all for riding with your boy, man. And again, man, if you made it to the end of this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave that comment, and we're going to go from there. Y'all take care, and until we meet again, I'm out. Y'all be safe, and end it with a rhyme. That's all I got to say. And on that one, I'm out, y'all. Be easy. Peace.